Firstly, congratulations. Congratulations. Well done on making such a life-changing decision, joining the Forever Living business opportunity. Welcome to the Team Alufied. I mean, Team Alufied is where you find managers that are so excited, that are full of knowledge, full of wisdom, ready to impact and make sure that you grow, right? So, congratulations. We're really genuinely excited to have you here. You have made a powerful investment into the future. You are part of a global business. You can build your business in over 160 countries. Like there are 7 billion people in the world, right? You can build in any country that you want. You've partnered with a trusted brand. Some of you in these meetings are nurses and you already understand the power of health. So you get to help people. Apart from making money, you get to help people. So welcome to the community of growth, confidence. This is an opportunity that can transform your life and change your story. You are not alone. You have a whole team full of support, right? In an event that the person that introduced you to the business is not available, you have access to me, Manager Ndapanda, Miriama, Coach Penny, Miriam. There's a lot of us, and we are all ready to support you. Yeah, so when this meeting ends, you can go back to the person that introduced you and even ask the number. Say, when I was being onboarded, I was told about Veronica, Dapanda, Miriama, Coach Penny, Miriam, Sivelia, I want their numbers. I want to get close to them. You can do that, right? Or you can just ask on the platforms where you are at. You have access to ask, because sometimes you have this energy, maybe you flow more with this energy. There's different types of leadership and mentorship styles. Now that you're an FBO, I think I've already said that there's groups. Make sure that you're part of a group, you're added to a WhatsApp group. Get curious, ask questions, attend every company training or meeting. Now, we know life happens. You can't always attend every meeting, but try and to attend. If you can't, make sure that if it's recorded, you get the recording and you listen in. And last but not least, get your FBO number. What is an FBO number? It's a full business order, I think, FBO, full business owner identification number, which helps you to log into your system, download FLP, ask your leader, what is an FLP system? How do I log in, for you to be able to trace your success. Now, change your mind, change your life. Very important. When you join a business, you must have the right mindset. And I love to speak about the mind. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Do not join the business thinking, I'm a failure, I'm not going to succeed, this business is hard, or just come in already saying, me, I am coming in and I'm coming in to win. It doesn't matter what. The only thing I'm not willing to compromise is my values, my character and personality. You have to change sometimes, because maybe we are lazy, we complain too much, we don't want to do the uncomfortable thing. Those things we are going to work with you, but come into the business with a correct mindset. I decided when I joined the business, it doesn't matter how hard it is. If somebody can do it, I can do it. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take me. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to do what I need to do, and that's it, and I'm going to succeed in the business. And by the grace of God, it has been working as such. So, again, suppose one wants to build a house or a tower. When you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have money to complete it. So you really, really, really need to plan. You need to plan. When you join a business, you need to plan your life around it. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I have a full-time job, I sit in board meetings, I sit in very strategic meetings. I sit with the president of the Republic of Namibia, but I know that I'm an FBO. So I put my life around that to say, Sunday, I'm going to church. I'm not missing church. I'm going to visit my mother-in-law because I haven't seen her in a long time. And then between 5 and 7, I'm going to be texting people on Facebook, like have a structure for yourself that will enable you to run the business. I've now started recording presentations, which I can just forward to people so that I don't always have to present. Come up with structure, ask your upline. Upline or sponsor is the person that introduces you to the business, and say, what are the structures that we have in the company, so that you are not worn out, you're not tired, and you tap into that. And then a double man is unstable in all his ways. Make your decision. Decide that I'm doing this business and I'm going to do it correctly and I'm going to succeed, right? If you come in and you are doubtful, you don't know if you are going or if you are coming, you will not succeed. Today you are hot, tomorrow you are cold. Life happens, things happen, we understand, but it's like I'm a mother. Whether I had a bad day at work or a good day at work, I still have to be a mom. I still need to love my children. It's the same thing. Sometimes I come as a business owner. Today I don't feel like talking to anybody. But when my downline is calling me, I don't tell them, listen here, today I'm just up to here. I don't feel like talking to you people. Call me tomorrow. Like, that's not how it works. I have to put my emotions aside and say, hey, what's going on? Sometimes they're just even asking for product price. And I'm like, okay, let me quickly check the system, and I give them the price. And when I hang up the phone, I go back to my son and say, man, but today was really a hard day. So you cannot be double-minded about the business. Really, really make up your mind, decide, and commit. Okay, now what is our mission? Our mission is that we want to create a profitable environment where individuals can, with dignity, be what they want to be. Dignity, very important. We need to have integrity, we have to have empathy, and we have to have fun as well. And this business is very fun. We travel together, we cry together, we cancel each other, we make money, we don't get clients, we get clients, we are not recruiting, we are recruiting, we do everything together. We know we will seek knowledge and balance, and above all, we will be courageous, and we lead our company and it's forever business owner. So we seek knowledge, curiosity. Go to ChatGPT, ask, how can I make sales? How can seek knowledge? I've just started a business. What would you advise I do around my commitments? Ask ChatGPT. Say I work a 10-hour shift, and I started this business. How can I realistically still incorporate it into my life? Technology nowadays, like, can plan your life and your schedule for you, and then you adopt it. Now, you need to understand CCs. What are CCs, right? CCs come from products only. They don't come from people. Even when somebody joins your business, they join your business by buying stock. And that is why we're saying it's products. It comes from products you order, product your teams order, and products people join with. So, for instance, Maria joined the business. I gave her box yesterday. Those CCs came from the box that you purchased, Maria, when you joined the business. So CCs is literally case credits. Forever is in over 160 countries, I keep saying. So there's Zambia, there's Angola, there's South Africa, there's Germany. We cannot speak about money. The currency is different. So we speak about case credit, which just means a point system for every product. So every product has a CC. So when we say you must be 4cc active, for instance, which we'll come to, it literally says you must buy products with point system that at the end of the day will accumulate to 4cc. So for instance, your Start Your Journey combo that you joined with is 2cc already. So if you joined this month, it means you already have 2cc. So what it means, you can still run and do the remaining 2cc so that you are 4cc active and you get your 5% boost bonus. So CCs, I used to track your progress. How do you track your progress? When I started, I said, please download your FLP 360, ask your upline or your sponsor, how do I download it? Get your FBO login so that you can track your system. Your system tells you how you are performing as a business owner. They are used to move up levels. Yesterday, Maria was asking me when I just gave her a box. She was saying, what is next? And I said, supervisor is next. And she's like, how many points do I need to get to supervisor? When I got home, she's like, sell me that marketing plan. So CCs help you move levels and qualify for incentives. And also it's CCs that help you get paid in bonuses. Now, I just finished doing a business presentation now to people in Zambia. And I was saying that you get paid for using a product. The more you sell, the more you get paid. It's like someone is saying, eat 20, if you can eat 100 loaves of bread, I will give you 48% of that in retail profit. I'll give you 20% of that in bonus. Literally, it's like use the product, refer the product to somebody. We are still going to pay you bonuses. So there's many ways that you earn in forever, and you get to see it if you put in the work. Like when you were introduced to the business, we said it's not a job. Whether you show up or not, your boss pays you at the end of the month. This one is a business. You do need to put in the work for you to make the money. Now, the 4cc thing, many people stress about 4cc. If you even go on TikTok, people, some have good things to say, others have bad things to say. But 4cc is literally the thing that helps you build and grow the business. If you started the business now, please start on a good note by always making sure that you are 4cc. Yeah, and every month we start with a zero. That's why if we say you need to close supervisor in 1 month, we are literally saying you need to do 10cc in 1 month, which I'll explain. So every month starts with zero. It can be achieved through recruiting and ordering. At least 1cc is required to be under your name. What does that mean? It means you can recruit 2 people, a 2cc is 4cc, but you won't be considered once a 4cc active, because 1cc you must buy it personally under your name, because the business is saying that you must use a product for you to be able to sell your product. I can't sell berry nectar if I don't know how berry nectar tastes like. Somebody will say, oh, but this juice is pink, and you're like, yo, maybe it's expired, but it's because you've never opened it, you've never drank it, you didn't taste it. And 4cc active is where you are required as an assistant supervisor for you to get a boost bonus every month. So if you are not 4cc active, please don't go to your upline and say, I've joined the business, but I'm not getting paid. You only get paid when you are 4cc active. And then 4cc active is a good business habit. I'm happy to say, by the grace of God, I've not achieved much in the business yet. However, since I joined the business, I have never, and my upline is Sally Danda Panda, she can unmute herself. I have never missed 4cc. I joined and I was just told, this is something you need to do, and I never missed it. You know what, grace? And I'm saying that with all humility. I've never missed my 4cc. I just knew that if this is a habit I need to have, then I need to build the balls for it. Now, the marketing plan, we all started as forever preferred customers, right? And now, if you join with a full package, you are now an assistant supervisor. So what it means is that, guys, you got your box, sell it as fast as possible, because in that first box you only have 5% profit. Now, you are an assistant supervisor, your next purchase, you start getting 30% discount. That is where you can now start making the real retailing profit. And try and recruit 1% this month. That's a challenge already, so that you can taste the 25% preferred customer profit. Like, you recruit somebody with a 7,400, you will just see after, I think, 11 days, 1,600 is coming back into your account. So if you say, man, I only need a 2,000 extra now for electricity, recruit 1%, do your 4cc, you already have that 2,000 minus even your retailing profit, which you can then say, that money I'm going to save, or I'm going to pay off my car, have goals, right? So from assistant supervisor, we are now saying you go to supervisor. That's where you now start getting 38%. Now, I'm here to tell you, if you are in this meeting and you joined, you're an assistant supervisor, it means you already have 2ccs. You only need 8ccs to close supervisor. Do not leave it. Let's close supervisor. How can you close supervisor? Recruit 2 people. You are already 6cc. Get rid of your stock and restock. And if you recruit 1 person now, between tomorrow and the 20th, we can also support that person to do their 4cc, and voila, you are leveling up to supervisor, where you start getting 8% volume bonus, and then you start getting 3% on assistant supervisor group, because now you are a leader, right? You now start getting a leadership bonus. Then you go up to assistant manager. You see the benefits, they just keep getting bigger and bigger, and then you get to manager, where I am. Now, when I joined the business, again, like I said, I joined, my manager told me, my sister, that time she was a supervisor herself, I think, and I was an assistant supervisor. She said, we never miss 4ccs. I said, yes, ma'am. And then she said, we're getting to manager. I said, yes, ma'am. And in 5 months, I did what my manager asked me to do. So please stay close to the person that introduced you to the business. Silent off any noise, any negativities, and just work closely with the person. Because if somebody introduced you in the business, it means they see a future for you. They see you making money. They want to see you grow. I mean, there's millions here. Like me, I'm so like, I'm not even looking for millions, 100,000 a month 50,000, it's okay for me to leave, say bye-bye to Johnny, my boss, and have my own life, But people, when I even say 50,000, they laugh. They're like, my sister, this is the money you are looking for. There's more money here in this marketing plan, but you must be willing to work hard for it. So 10 in 1 month, you become a supervisor, you start getting 38% discount, you qualify for team leading bonus, and then you become next level is assistant manager. You are one step closer to manager level. Now, let me just say, my FBOs, our new people, please, 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 please come into the business and already decide to be a leader. It's very nice when you lead people that are independent. And I really think the Lord loves my upline, Lidanda Panda. I'm putting on the spot today because she brought me into the business, and I think she thanks God for me, right? Because I came in and I became a leader. How do I present? Where are the presentation? Can I get the PDF version of the presentation? What do I say on this slide? Literally. And that's it. I think my second month in the business, I was already presenting, not even knowing what I was saying. Don't overthink it. Fumble here and there, and then you become good. You are the one should take the initiation and say, I have 5 people. When are you available for you to present to them? I have 3.5 cc. I'm struggling, but I want to do my 4cc. My manager, come in and help. What must we do? We will tell you, what do you have in stock? No, 5 berries. Okay, send SMSs. Like, that's how much we are willing to support. But it's so nice to work with somebody who is independent, who asks the questions. Don't be alone in a corner. Don't hide your box and hide yourself from us. You will not grow. You will then leave the business and say the business is hard. People don't fail in forever. People just live forever. And that's one thing I've learned, because the ones that have stayed the course of time, they are making money. Leader Meriama resigned from her job. She works at her own. This month, she's planning to travel here, train here, what. That's what we all want. We have my masters, but we are stuck in toxic environments, workplaces that we might not necessarily like. We don't get the money we want, but here and forever, the money is there. You must just be willing to work for it, and you must just believe that the money is there. Now, most of us struggle. I don't know how to sell. Who am I going to sell to? Firstly, at home, right? Your husband. Hey, my husband, he uses the tooth gels, and the kids, right? The nanny, the house help. Start with people that you know at work, the security guard, your colleagues, your interns, right? Now, some people, the workspaces are very strict. I think that's also my workplace. I feel I can talk to, but I can't just openly be saying, hey, buy my alu, buy my berry. You just use wisdom. Sales calls, you call people to buy, daily encounters in the text, in the salon. That's, when you join Forever, you have to become a people's person. Just be in the on the text, and you're like, hi, you have a very nice blouse. How are you? Or print business cards, which already gets the conversation starting. There's a video I was listening to yesterday on how just you can connect with people, and then run social media ads. If you don't have WhatsApp business WhatsApp, please make sure that you go back to your sponsor and ask them, how can I switch to WhatsApp business, because it allows you then to boost your ads. I'm sending things to Katima, I'm sending them to Ranjamun, to Ondangwa. I don't have family members there. um I don't have family members there, but I'm doing it because I'm boosting ads. Sorry, I see someone is now busy calling me here from Zambia, and they have distracted me. Just a second, I'm just gonna tell them in a meeting. Sorry, my leaders, otherwise she'll keep calling, and I don't want that. Okay. So yeah, you sell to anyone that you come across in the workplace, talk to people, and then anyone, like we're saying, you can sell globally because you have a link. Ask your sponsor again, how do you get that link, where somebody in Germany can use your link to buy products, right? In any other country that allows to buy from link, and anyone and everybody. Do not be shy. I always say that use your personality. You can be a quiet person, but I'm telling you, somebody will relate with you. They'll be like, okay. You come across as soft, but just make sure that you have product knowledge. Again, you can't sell what you don't understand. People just say, buy my product. Why must I buy your product? I recently made a video on men health the main vitalized, and I studied the ingredient that this has vitamin C, it has olive oil, the benefits of olive oil. I made a video, I put it on Facebook. I sold about 18, and one is like 600 and something, 680 something, 18 of them. I made massive profit. So you must understand the product, you must educate people. That is the only way they are going to buy. Because if you are just saying, buy my berry, and I'm coming and I'm saying it has berries in there, it has antioxidant properties, it cleanses the womb, they will buy from me, they will not buy from you. So you must set yourself apart as an FBO. Now, if you again join the business, not you means you are new people, please make sure that you do a product launch. Miriam, I keep putting you, Maria, in the spot. We need to do a product launch. Let's do a product launch. It can be anywhere in your house, at the hospital where you work, where you find it most convenient, where you invite 5, 10, 6 people to now tell them that I sell this product. Your upline explains the benefits of the product, and sales come from there. You can sell at home, in the office, take a table outside your house on a Saturday morning, put on your jeans, a jacket, just stand there. People will curiously ask, what are you selling? Now they will know that you sell the products, and you can have little flyers there, take numbers, social media platforms, church. Today I went to church and I saw the tooth gel. Somebody was just like, I hope you have stock in your car. I'm like, I'm always having stock in my car. My girl, bring me a tooth gel. And this is the second time they are buying the tooth gel. So walk around with your products. School parents, I have 2 teachers that I've recruited into my business from my child's school, because when I go there, I'm like, hi, how are you? Hi. Then tomorrow I'm like, do you know what? Then I'm like, I'm inviting you for a meeting. Then before you know it, the people join the business. So that is just how you sell, and that's just how you find people that you can introduce into the business. Now, when we say 4CC active, you find social media and whatever, they have bad things to say about 4CC active. Nobody is asking you to go and take your money from your savings and buy stock for you to be 4CC active. We are saying you must be retailing 4CC. That's why it's called a retailing success formula, right? You tell yourself, I'm selling 1 aloe vera gel per day for 5 days. We now don't say 7 days, because there are 2 days in the week that work is just working and life is just lifing, and you can't sell, you can't talk to anybody, which is absolutely okay. But out of those 7 days, there's definitely 5 days or 4 days where you can sell 1 or 2 bottles. So if you sell 1 bottle per day, your profit is $168.42 for 1 bottle. If you sell 2 bottles, you have 336. If you sell 5 bottles in a week, you're already making an extra 1,684. This one can actually pay for the car that you want to get an installment, or you can pay for your rent for those that are, add on your rent. You can pay for your electricity or water. And in a month, if you just consistently say, I'm selling 1 bottle per day, in a month, you would have had 6,736. This is somebody's profit without even stressing about recruiting, right? Because people also say, I'm not able to recruit, I don't know how to talk to people. Sell the benefit of the product, learn how to retail. I promise you, you will recruit people from here. Just recently, I met a man on Facebook. I boosted an ad on Vitalized Man. He loved the product. He bought a Vitalized Man, and then he bought, and I'm not even in Ondangwa. And he travels from 30 kilometers away, comes to Ondangwa, and then picks up the product from one of our FBOs. Like, we support each other. Took the Vitalized Man. Then he came again. I want Arctic C and what is this, aloe vera gel. Then the guy came again. I want collagen. Then he came again. I want eye vision. I said, Tate, just join the business. Like, join for consumption. He joined the business this month, and now he's introducing me to his daughter, who stays in Grootfontein, who is a nurse, because it's like, my whole family is gonna use this product anyway. She might as well join. But I was not even looking for somebody to join my business. I was just talking about the benefit of the product, and this person saw that if I'm going to consume this for life, I might as well join the business. So, and we have support in all other towns. Literally, the person that was serving this client for me is not even somebody that is in my team, but they are part of our team. I didn't recruit them, and they were effortlessly giving the stock. So you can retail in any town. You just reach out to your sponsor and say, I have a customer in Henana, and I need a berry nectar. They need it now. We will link you to somebody there that has, or we will tell you, okay, you need to courier and. If you recruit somebody, then you get a 1,000, I think it's 1,630 something, and then you get a boost bonus of 1,300. It means your first month in the business, you can already make 9,636. That's literally somebody's salary. I can promise you that. So on a monthly basis, you can be making 10,000. But peradventure, you are not yet recruiting. You are saying, I just want to focus on the business, understand the product, do self-development while I'm retailing the product, right? Which you can also take that approach. Then it means every month you're already getting a 6,736, which is also still very, 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 very good money just from retailing. Now, what does 4cc active mean? Like we said, you must always have 1cc under your name. So in January, if you do 1cc and then you recruit for 3cc, for instance, you already have 4cc. Now, recruiting, remember, it's not only the 7,400 package. You can recruit with 1,005, 1,008, 2,000. You just tell people, why don't you join and get 5% discount? Why must you be buying a berry nectar for 580 when you can join and you can be getting it for 553, for instance, if you want, the small package, or join as a full member and you will be getting the package, at 30% discount. That's also how you introduce people into the business. You don't have to force people, come and run the business. Not everybody is business oriented. Like I said, the person I recruited this month, my first recruit, they don't even plan on doing the business, but I see them doing the business because they already want to introduce somebody into the business. You understand? So you can recruit 0.5cc, 2cc, 1cc, get those 1.5 thousand people, 1,500 people, sign them up as preferred customers. You even earn recruitment bonus, and then your points go up. So if you do 2cc retail, 2.5cc, you are 4.5cc active. Now you see, for instance, March, if you do not do personal 1cc, even if you recruit 4cc, you are still not considered 4cc, and you will not get your boost bonus. And that's why we're saying you must really get FLP 360 for you to track. If you see you are 3.9cc, it's still not 4cc. You have to place the order of 0.1cc for you to be 4cc active. In April, 1cc, 2cc recruit, you are total 3cc, you are not 4cc active. In May, you can retail 4cc on your own without recruiting, and you are 4cc active. And that's really what we are advocating for our new FBOs. Do not stress yourself so much about recruiting. If you try and learn, understand the product, understand the benefit of the product, build that customer base, and from that customer base, you will get people to recruit. Of course, if it comes easy to you, you speak to people, we will do that with you. Get your list, and then we can even identify, ask questions. Do you think this is a customer or a potential business partner? Then we can classify them. Then we know, okay, these ones we must text about the product, and this one we must text about the business, and then you can be 4cc active just by retailing. So if you're in this meeting, please, 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 do not miss your 4cc. Do not miss your 4cc. It doesn't matter what people say. Like I said, when I joined the business, I said 4cc is what needs to happen. I'm doing it, and I'm now 1 year, 3 months or something in the business, and I've never missed my 4cc, and I pray to God that I never miss my 4cc. So now there are daily income activities. I've also decided that I'm gonna take them, because this is a business, and I want to be part, and I want to make sure that the same way I go to work, like tomorrow is Monday, I've already structured, I have reports I need to give to my boss. I have the gym tomorrow. I've also structured that into my life to say I must have daily income activities. I must message 10 people. Today I've actually messaged 20. I have one from Zambia that joined the business. They didn't pay yet, but I'm praying that they pay. They finish the online whatever thingy. So I'm happy. At least out of my 20 people, one person looks like a potential. Follow up at least with 5 old conversation. I also went back and I said, the last time I boosted an ad, I had all these Namibians I got 4 people that I said, we don't have money now, but can we WhatsApp group? And now I ask for their IDs and stuff because I'm like, hey, you are not going to botch me. And I'm like, I'm probably gonna use them to help me sell the product. And if they see there's actually profits in there, they might just consider joining the business. So it's your business, right? Try and make it your own. It's your business. The same way you show up at work, the same way you show up with your boss, the same way you show up everything else, this is how you need to show up for your business. Make it your own. Take leadership of your business. Me, my manager sometimes says, join the meeting. And I'm like, manager, I'm not able to. Hubby is home. The next day I'm listening to the link, right? Or even when I'm driving, that between home and the workplace, I'm listening to that. If I it's the same thing with prayer. If I see I've been so busy, I've not factored in prayer. When I'm coming from home to work, I'm like, today I'm gonna speak to God because He's my Father. So you make it your own, make it your schedule. Don't make it so hard that okay, your manager, did you text 10 people? Did you follow up on 5 conversations? Those things just happen because you are not taking leadership of your own business. But if you're doing your own thing and you just and ask questions when questions are required, you will succeed. And invite 2 people to presentation. Now, life happens. You don't have to be looking at messages the whole time. You become overwhelmed, but you tell yourself, my lunchtime, the first 15 minutes, I'm going to see what are the updates on the group. There's a business presentation. Or note down, already Sunday is onboarding. You recruited somebody. Make sure you tell them, oh, Sunday, this time, there's onboarding. You've done your work for the week. Then on Sunday, you are just reminding. And then there's 10 people I need to text. You can tell yourself, the last 15 minutes of my lunchtime, I'm going to be texting people. Like, it doesn't have to be a train smash. I don't allow it to be a train smash. You have 1 hour. Don't spend time gossiping. If you are not praying, you are not inviting people to a business presentation, you're not picking up kids from school, you have no business talking to people who are not even buying from your business. You understand? Focus on things that are going to build you. Now, you must have financial goals. Guys, I'm about to pay off my car, right? I drive a Tiguan. When I deliver my products, people are like, you are not poor, you. How do you deliver to me, with a Tiguan? Because people, they think when you are selling, you are poor. And we tell them, no, selling is not for poor people. Selling is for people that understand that the money is in the streets, right? So you must have financial goals. Why did you join the business? Me, I told myself, I need to pay off my car before the end of the year. And it looks like it's even going to happen sooner, maybe maybe by month end, even. I'm not saying. So you can have financial goals to pay off your car. You can have financial goals to say, I'm going to save a 10,000. Linda Dapanda last year, she put all her money aside. Her kids go to St. George's and what, those schools. So beginning of the year, she was telling me, I just sent like a 50,000 something from Forever Sales. I was just like, wow, so inspired. So I told myself, I'm putting my money aside. And when it's like a young 40, 50,000, I'm going to settle my car. Then I'm driving a Tiguan with no installment. Then I can even, flex. Like, that's my swag. When I rock up, like, no, 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 this doesn't belong to the bank. It belongs to me. So how can you have targets for yourself? Again, just retailing, not overstretching it. Don't kill people with join my business, join my business. No, that will come. Have a target, to say, I'm gonna sell tooth gels, for instance. One tooth gel is $178. For you as an assistant supervisor, you have a profit of $53.40 per tube. So you say, I want to make $1,000 per month. Let me start small, right? That means you are selling 19 tooth gels, right? 4cc is about 15,000 something worth of sales. So you can even divide that in days and say, how many tooth gels do I need to sell on a daily basis for me to make that 15,000, which gives me a profit of 6,700, like we say earlier. So, okay, I want to do 1,000. I want to have 1,000. So I'm going to sell 19 tooth gels per day. That's 1,000. Or my goal is 5,000. I think 2 months ago, I wanted to raise, was it, I know, 5,000. And I went on a crazy, crazy, crazy what is this challenge. I'm like, switch your tooth gel, join my tooth gel. And everybody, now I just have people using my tooth gel. Like, I can buy a box of tooth gel, 10 tooth gels today. Tomorrow I only have 2 left. That's how, like, I've built a customer base for tooth gels. I don't stress anymore. So if you want $5,000 per month, that is profit, ne? You just tell yourself, I am just gonna sell 94 tooth gels and I have my $5,000. That's easy. Do you have 94 people in your contact list? Think of those that are at the village, your colleague. Like, you just tell them, look, I started a business. I'm not gonna stress you about a lot of money. I just need you to switch your tooth gel on a monthly basis. Is 178. Here, take, thank you, I love you. You go to the next colleague, you go to the uncle, go to the cousin, you have a 5,000. That's $5,000. You can decide, I'm saving it. Now, if you save $5,000 per month, how much do you have by the end of the year? You are flying to Dubai with your family, you're going to South Africa, whatever it is that your goals, whatever it is that you want to achieve, right? You can then do that with that extra income. Or you have a goal of 10,000, it's 188 tooth gels per month, right? So what do? Go wild, finish your home, finish your workspace, then go into social media or friends that you know from other towns again and just say, I just need 188 tooth gels per month. I'm not going to stress myself with all these main combos you people are talking about. I'm just doing the tooth gel. You have $10,000 a month. That's how you simplify it. Let's not stress. Collagen, maybe you are somebody that moves collagen like nothing. 19 collagens, right? 19 collagens, you have $10,000 profit. 10,000 $10,000 profit. Imagine that, right? And like I was saying, 10,000 is yeah, 18, so it's plus minus 19 collagen. So get a product, put a target to it. Be realistic, like don't stress too much, don't be having so many products you can't, take Arctic C and say, okay, if I want a 5,000 per month, how many Arctic C should I sell? Maybe to tell you, okay, you need to sell 20 Arctic Cs. Then you stock up on those 20 because you gave yourself a goal. And then you say, I must talk to 20 people this month and get rid of these 20 Arctic Cs. And then you have your $10,000 profit, and then you say, okay, now I have the 10,000. I've decided the 5,000 I'm going to save it, and the 5,000 I'm going to chop because life is also for the living. Get yourself a new wig, new shoes, do your nails, let's look nice, let's smell nice, because we are not just going to work and look like we are suffering. So what can you do with your extra income? I already say pay off debt faster. I'm about to pay off my car, save for big goals. Linda the Panda likes to travel. She likes to travel like the girl likes to travel. She's just traveling. So she's using the extra money to travel. You can upgrade your home. You can start an emergency fund. Imagine putting a $5,000 every month into an emergency fund. You can improve your lifestyle. You can give to the poor. You can give more to the church. What is it that the Lord laid in your heart, right? That you want to do with the money, and that's it. You do it. So what are some of the sources and tools? I'm literally done with my presentation. I've taken less than an hour. So what are some of the sources and tools for you to actually grow? There's a literature pack. Now, guys, in your Start Your Journey combo, there's a book that talks about steps to manager. Please, 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 please open that book. I think, I don't know now the pages, but it says who do you know list. Write down again, like I said, everybody that you know, including your boss. Write down everybody, and then you categorize and say, this one I'm going to speak about the product usage. This one looks like somebody who will be interested in the business. I'm going to talk to them about the business, right? And then you also understand, okay, if I want to be supervisor, what do I need to do? Even though I've already explained it to you, you can still go back in the literature and understand and make a plan for yourself, right? Where there's vision, there's purpose. And when you have a vision for yourself, it's very easy for us to work with you. The reason why I became manager so fast is because I had a vision. I'm like, I'm not gonna be manager in a year from now. And the journeys are different. It's now not to put you under pressure, but I came in and I know my potential, and I gave my manager the vision. So I remember when we are even closing, we were like, are we doing this? I'm like, we are doing this. We are doing this. So on the call when I was closing, assistant manager with Mariama and Linda the Panda, you doing, yeah, we're doing this, and midnight we're checking, making sure the system updated, and updated, we're like, you're an assistant manager, you're a manager. So have goals, right? Let's just be excited about the business. People love people that are excited. People love people that, they just bring joy in life. Even the way I'm saying it, like I'm busy rebuilding my team and stuff like that. I'm still working very hard, but I'm like, I'm gonna do it with excitement because you're alive. God has given you an opportunity in your hands. I get to show love to people. I get to mentor people. And I'm even like, you are blessed to have me as a mentor because you are going to grow so much. Like your lifestyle, apart from your lifestyle, your thinking capacity, emotional intelligence, like I have so much to give, and I'm not saying that out of pride. So you must be that type of FBO, like, hey, You are actually blessed that I'm introducing you into my business. You know how much your life is going to transform. If anything, if you don't become a millionaire, you become a better human being because there's so much that I have to offer. So be that excited person and you just see how people want to be associated with you and they want to join the business now. I don't know if there are any questions. I'm totally done with my presentation. Are there any questions that you have? Please ask. Otherwise, I'm going to close off in prayer. I think I forgot to open up in prayer, but I would like to close off in prayer and bless us. Are there any questions, or can I close off in prayer? Tomorrow is work. We want to sleep and be fresh and be reaching out to those 10 people, those 5 people. You have 2cc, my new people. Let's close 4cc. Call your upliner, tell them I want to close my 4cc. How can we practically do it? It's absolutely still possible. It's early in the month. And also a tip, I usually boost on social media around the 17th now, because people now start, they are getting paid. The 15th people got paid, 20th people are going to get paid. This is a time to boost. It's a time to be loud about your product. It's a time to be visible, because people have money now and they will definitely support. In the middle of the month, maybe people don't have, or the 4th, 5th, the money is finished, but now is the time for you to make noise about your product so that you can be 4cc active. Okay. Any questions? All right. There's no questions. I'm going to pray. Leader Miriam, you can stop the recording. I see it's still recording. All right.